What's up, guys? God's Lead back with another video. In this video we're going to be talking about the Gjallarwing Sparrow that we're going to be getting for Rise of Iron. I'm about to show you the trailer for it, and then we'll talk about it a little bit real quick before we look at the trailer. I've got my Discord link in the description if you want to follow the Elite Nation on Discord. We can talk and set up games, different things like that. Also, guys, I've got new channel art and a new channel logo. It was made for me by another YouTuber named Insanity, and I will have his YouTube linked in the description, so go check him out. He made me a really nice banner and a really nice logo, so I thank him for that. And let's watch this trailer real quick, see what we got coming for us. It's so shiny. Look at the wires on that thing. Oh, look at that new armor. Man, that thing looks sweet. And you can also see how big the plague glands is going to be. Oh, look at him.
Preorder Destiny Rise of Iron and get the Iron Gjallarhorn and Iron Gjallarwing Sparrow.
Alright, let me pause it right there real quick. Alright, guys, so for the pre-order, if you pre-order this game, now if you're on PS4 and you've already pre-ordered it or you're going to, you'll get both of these things, don't worry. Even if you've already pre-ordered, you still get all the stuff. For those of you on Xbox, you can get it at GameStop or other places like that, Best Buy. You can't get it in the Xbox store yet, but you will get it soon. You will be able to pre-order before the game comes out, so don't worry. I'm just going to wait and get it through Xbox store. But let me transition real quick. So guys, this is what it looks like if you don't pre-order and you just want to get the normal looking one. This is what the normal one looks like. In my opinion, I think the normal one looks better. I want the new Iron Gjallarhorn, but I'd really like to have just this normal Gjallarwing. I like the gold and the white. I think it's very elegant. I think this is an awesome addition and a great way to send off this first Destiny game before the second one comes out. I think that all these things they're giving us that we've been wanting is just amazing. For the longest time we thought that the Gjallarwing was just, you know, something made up. We didn't know it was real, and so now we do. So I think that's pretty amazing. But on to the stream they had yesterday, they showed some of the, they didn't show the plague lands. I think that's because they want us to explore it, and they didn't show some of the newer places, but they showed us how some of the places we normally have been to have changed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly down to Earth real quick, and I'm going to show you where they showed some of the new places, but I'm going to tell you kind of how it's going to change. So let me transition to where I'm down there on Earth, and I will see you guys in a second. Alright guys, we're back. In the stream yesterday, this is kind of where they started. I'm going to kind of explain to you what the difference is in the landscape now. So right here at this wall, they had a ton of lasers up, and I'm assuming that was so that they wouldn't go back through this way. I don't know if we're going to be able to go that way or not in the game, but I know we will be able to go back outside and travel through the new plague lands. So I know all that's going to change. But they started right here, and they kind of showed each of the characters off. The Titan had Future War Cult armor on. It looked amazing. All the armor looked really good. The new weapons looked good. But real quick, all this was open. Like you see a light up there and a roof, but there was no roof. This wall has been dismantled. There's kind of these little walls up to here and there, but everything else is kind of gone, and it's like cut off. So that right there had a big cut in it, and all that was gone. The Siva Devil Walkers have used all of it to make all their new stuff. And down here where it looks like you would fall to your death because it's a big hole, there's actually a ground now, and you can jump down there and you can walk through all the way to the very end, and you can get on these platforms and you can jump up on this bridge, and you can fight Siva Devil Walkers all the way down through there, or Devil Splicers. And there's little shanks welding all over the walls that you can shoot as well. So I can't really go down there, but I'll run around here and I'll kind of explain to you what everything else looks like. Everything is covered in snow. It kind of looks kind of wet and humid right now, but now when you come into it, there's going to be a lot of snow. Everything's going to be level 42. I missed one of the things. But lots of snow, and I think you get a better picture of whatever everything's going to look like right over here. So this is where one of the guys stood. This is where Deej stood. He even jumped on some of that stuff, but he ran all the way down to the end down there. And then you kind of meet back up with this corridor right here. But as soon as you turn this corner, this is all snow. There's no more, like you can't actually go this way. You have to zoom in here and through these walls and outside out here. And you end up coming back out into this area eventually. But everything is just snowy and it's just changed. Right here is different. But this is still the same. You still come through here. Everything's a little bit snowy. And then you'll kind of get into the area where they've showed some pictures of what it'll look like, and I'll kind of go over those real quick. But when they first come out here, there's some devil splicers right over here in this area, new captains and things like that. The tip of this barrel on this tank is cut off and laying in the sand or in the snow, where they've been cutting up. There's some pieces of the sign missing. There's a huge burst of Siva bursting out of the ground right here and taking over kind of this building. The Devil Walker that y'all are so used to destroying is down dead over there, and now it's been replaced by a Warsat that you have to protect. And there's new little areas around here that have been cut open and messed with. But one of the biggest things, and I'll show you when I get over here, is there's a new area that has kind of opened up because of the splashers. They have cut into the Cosmodrome over here, and they would not go in there. The people from Bungie said they couldn't go in and show kind of how it's changed. But this whole place is covered in snow. This big tube right here is actually cut all into pieces and laid out right here. But this is one of the most important parts. Let me kill some of these people so I don't have them shooting at me while I'm trying to talk to y'all. Hammers. There we go. Die. I'm so happy that there won't be a whole lot of hive back in here anymore. That's another thing I talked about. The Siva devil splicers have kind of pushed the hive out of this whole area, and you'll kind of see hive in new areas that you're not used to anymore. But this was the biggest part of this whole stream. They came over here, and instead of this big wall right here, there's a huge hole right all up in here. And they kind of walked up on the edge of it, and Deej wouldn't go in because they wouldn't let him, but you could see a huge yellow bar captain, splicer captain in the back, and they wouldn't let you go in. But it's a whole new area back here. I believe maybe where the new strike is going to be, because you can see that it's in the Cosmodrome around here, kind of where you can, it's like in a huge, like, not a shank, but the big orb-looking guy. They've made one pretty much, and I think one of the strike bosses back there. But they kind of hinted that the campaign would start back here in this hole in the wall. And they wouldn't go back there, so I'm not sure exactly what to expect of that, but I know there's a lot of heavy-duty guys in there. So then they moved on from there, and we'll travel. And, of course, I've got my normal Sparrow from SLR, but they had their Gjallarwings. And you can see some snow right now, but it's nothing to the amount of snow that's actually there. Now, this is how it normally looks, and this is how it's going to look after the update. Nothing really much changed right here until you get around this corner. Normally, when we get off right here, you can kind of look out here, and you see all this stuff, and you can't do much anything, but now there's a huge hole in the wall right here, and you can walk through, and you can go down in there and fight people. You no longer are restricted to these corridors, which I think is great. Yeah, there you go, take that. Boom. Alright. They also they got back in here, and everybody knows from the first strike in the game, probably not as much as they used to, just because the strike is no longer the Nightfall anymore, but Sepix Prime, when you have to go kill him, this little thing back here that you have to protect is now different. And there's no longer any hive or anything back here. It's all Siva related stuff. And so this has been taken over by Siva. It's got the Siva logo right here. And I'm sure it has something to do with maybe the Sepix Strike is going to have a new version of it where you have to fight a Siva Sepix, which I think would be awesome. They came through here. Of course, there's a lot of snow. There's not a lot of water lingering around anymore because the times have changed. There's Siva everywhere growing all over the walls. And then they end the tour right out here. They won't go much farther, explain anything to us. And I'm sure that's because they don't want to, show us the new Sepics, which I could be wrong. I hope I'm not. I think it would be really awesome. But there's Devil Splicers all around. Maybe there's some new places we can go in here, but I know they would not show anything past that door. So this is where they kind of end it, guys. But I think it's going to be really fun. It looks really great. They haven't even showed us the plague lands, and I'm imagining it's going to be huge from the way they speak, and just the Gjallarwing trailer alone shows many different huge areas you can ride in the expanded Cosmodrome. So I'm super excited about it. I think the story's going to be great. I'm ready for a new raid outside where I can kind of go across the wall and just kind of see this whole place that we've been protecting all these years. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's not the actual video, but you can go check it out on their Twitch. They have it up. Go pre-order. Go get your Gjallarwing. Don't worry if you've already pre-ordered. You will get it. Make sure to like if you enjoyed the video. Comment. Let me know. Did you pre-order? Are you getting the Gjallarwing? Or do you just want the regular? Or do you want the iron one or just the regular? I want the regular, but I'm going to get the iron anyways. Go hit up Insanity. Made some awesome new channel art for me and everything. We're almost to 350 subscribers, guys. We're growing pretty fast. It was just last week we were at 300. So I appreciate all the views, and I love all you. Thank all of you for the support that you've shown watching my videos, and I'm going to try to keep cranking them out for you guys. So I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see y'all in the next one.